FT Live on the field in Cincinnati. Braun, Frazier, Danny Graves, and fantasy football superstar Tyler Stephenson joining us right now.
I don't know
Catcher
about
on
that.
Cincinnati. Well, tell us though, because you sat down, you're excited about it, and these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you play. Do you play?
Yeah,
fantasy
I love that
football?
stuff.
Yeah, and it's big in the clubhouse. So
Oh yeah,
you're a rookie fantasy football
rookie
player,
fantasy
playing
football.
on a team with a bunch of rookies.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah, first time ever playing, and had to discuss some stuff. I don't know, might make some trades here pretty soon, but we're 1-1. Really good week one. Kind of struggled this past week, but it's a long season.
Who's your teammate? When you say we, and
Yep.
also is this a Reds fantasy football
It
league?
is. It's
okay.
the Reds Fantasy League. I'm with two of the trainers, Tomas Vera and Ryan Ross, and they have a lot more experience, and I'm just kind of like the owner of the team, so I'm just kind of
Let me give you advice. Whatever Tomas says, I would do the opposite.
Do the opposite?
Okay?
Yeah.
So
how much NFL does Tomas really know?
He's a big Packer fan.
Loves
Is he?
Loves
Aaron
the
Rodgers.
Packers.
Loves Aaron Rodgers.
So now we got to ask him if he's a Jet fan. I don't even think he's a fan anymore since he's down.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Huge
yeah,
Packer.
anything. I've been doing
Packer fan.
doing fantasy for 17 years. All this stuff.
So does he have to clear trades through you then? Like, are you the final say?
Ownership approval.
I feel like yeah, like when I'm done here, we're gonna go talk because he was kind of busy. We need a running back.
Okay.
We need a little more depth.
You didn't have Chubb, did you?
No, the team we were playing, they had Dobbins who went down with his Achilles, and then they had Chubb.
Oh.
But they smoked us regardless. So I mean, it didn't even matter.
I mean, you can discuss who you'd like. He's got some fantasy advice right here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not me, but top
they're the
five.
ones that know a lot more. We got Deshaun, like I said, as our quarterback. We've got Tyreek. I mean, I can just pull up the team right now.
Yeah, you
Pull it
can.
up.
Thinking
One
about it.
quick
Did you guys
note
have a
about-
party? Sorry,
Go
Top
ahead,
Father.
yeah.
Did you guys have a party to do the draft?
Oh
Like,
man,
how
so
did this go down?
we were 0 for 2. So we were going to
Oh,
do
no.
it our West Coast road trip when we went to like San Francisco, Arizona, and Anaheim. We were gonna do it. I don't even know where we went first. I think we went. I don't know. It got
It's
canceled.
mid-September.
It got canceled the first time because we were getting in late, and then we were gonna do it the first night. Or we played a day game in Arizona. We had issues with the plane. We sat on the plane for 8 hours.
Oh,
What?
Oh my gosh.
And we took off at 2:30 in the morning. We landed in San Francisco at like 5:30. So those like first 2 days in San Francisco, we were just toast.
How'd you guys do in that series? I honestly don't remember.
We lost 2 out of 3.
Okay, well, it's the
So
plane's fault.
Yeah. 8 hours
So-
on the
What the fuck?
plane.
8 hours?
So we were supposed to do it. We had it all set up. We had a place in San Francisco at the hotel that we were going to get in early, had a room and everything, and then come to find out we're going to be sitting on the plane for 8 hours. There was something with the engine. So we ended up doing it, I think, one like Sunday afternoon here. Quarterback, we've got Deshaun, Joe Mixon, running back, Madison, running back from Minnesota, Tyreek, Metcalf. Then we have Pitts. And then flex, we have Michael Thomas, Saints defense, and then Justin Tucker.
Okay.
So did you have any say in those picks?
They had a lot more research than I did.
So they didn't care about the quarterback at the end because a lot of people pick quarterbacks early and then you had to figure out at the end what you wanted.
We had the 6th pick, so we were kind of like
in between.
In between, like we had obviously our eyes on all the top like quarterbacks, but they kind of went. Somebody picked, I think, Mahomes first or Allen, somebody like that, and then it was just like all of them kind of went right ahead of us. So we'll see.
So you're
open for business.
You're from Georgia.
Georgia guy, yep.
Are you a big Georgia Bulldog fan?
Yeah.
They snuck one out of there last game. That first half scared everybody there.
The past 2 years have been good.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes this year. Love Kirby, what he's done to the program. The mailman, Stetson Bennett, his story was incredible.
He knows it.
Yeah. I thought he was a stud, and I hope he gets a shot at the NFL, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, what he did, and then their offensive coordinator left and went to Baltimore. So I think they're still trying to figure out kind of what their identity is, but they've got playmakers all over the field. They can recruit, so I trust Kirby.
He's a future analyst. I'm telling you.
He's great.
He can break it down. So I got 2 questions on that front. One, do you have any famous friends in Cincinnati? Like, you friends with any of the Bengals? They swing by. And also, can you get by like busy streets of Cincinnati after a game or something to get to a car? Like, let's say someone's picking you up and you had to go through, a few hundred Reds fans. Are you going to get crushed?
I've been noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell us.
Like just
for
looks
context.
alone, though.
Yeah.
Not even the name, just on looks alone.
Hey, you're tall and handsome.
Dude.
You play for the Reds?
No, it's fun. I mean, like, you guys played here. Like what the city is, what they love. I mean, they love their sports, and I'm very grateful to be where I'm at and be a part of this franchise. And it's not a big city. Like I grew up in Atlanta. I love it, but it's a huge city, and I love it here. It's small. They love their sports, and it's fun. Famous people. I mean, we met Burrow, T. Higgins, Chase. They came to opening day last year. We have a house in Kentucky, and McPherson's a couple houses down from us, so we met him a few times. He's a kicker.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Kentucky guy.
Oh, he's a beast.
I'm a Kentucky guy, yeah.
See, I just learned about that
I
last
lived in
night.
Kentucky,
you got the
too.
Ohio guys and the Kentucky guys.
I live right. You can probably see the house from here in Fort Thomas.
Me too.
You're in my
There
house?
you go.
I bought Moose's house.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Moose,
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
He's got a
And
show
then
house.
McPherson bought Sonny's house.
Oh, okay.
So it's funny, yeah, it all kind of lined
Wow.
up. And I think before Sonny, AJ Green owned that house. I was like, man, it's pretty good.
Just
Pretty good
athletes
line.
Good
passing off
juju.
houses
Good
right
juju
now.
in there.
Yeah.
Pretty good line.
You guys
Hell
are
yeah.
definitely raising the curve for teeth over there.
Oh, yeah.
That was Danny's big thing.
Hey,
Shots
so
fired.
we talk about football and baseball players. I always have this conversation. I just thought about it now. You take a baseball player and have them throw a football or catch a pass.
Oh.
They're going to do it easy.
Easy.
You're going to have them shoot a 3-point basket easily.
Yep.
You can't. I'm not saying we're the most athletic. I think basketball and football players are the most athletic. But if you put them, a basketball or football player, in a baseball situation, they look silly as all hell.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So I've always had that conversation with people and feel like, are you sure? I'm like, bro, I can hit a 3-pointer right now.
Easy.
They can't hit a ball at some guys can't even get the ball to the infield. So I would hope you agree with me on that situation.
We watched the Bengals. Burrow came out MVP and
Burrow could swing it a little bit.
No, it's super athletic. Watching some of those offensive linemen though,
Or even trying to throw some of those guys.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean,
Few and far between.
Look at first pitches from baseball. I mean, from basketball and football players. Often it's ugly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I think if you can get any baseball player, I feel like they can look somewhat athletic in any other
dribble
sport.
the ball between your legs, go by. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're the most athletic. Those are the athletes,
Yes,
but
sure.
we're better
All around.
players.
I agree with that. I agree.
Who's the MVP of the Reds this year? We one of the
MVP of the Reds.
Yeah, we got a name from C. Trent Rosecrans earlier, who joined us. Who's covering your team every day.
Can't trust C. Trent too much, though.
Right, I want to make
Dogs
sure we
fan.
get it from a
What's
player.
that?
He's a Dogs fan.
Yeah, all right. So
Oh,
that's what I
okay.
mean. You
They
trust
got a
him.
little
Give him
connection.
20 more percent.
Because you've seen so many guys
Yeah.
obviously contribute from top to bottom.
I
but
think
he
it's
gave
got
us
to
a
be
name.
Spence.
That's
It's
what he said.
got to be Spence. What he's done this year, offensively and defensively, what he's been asked to be able to do. He's played. I feel like every position, but just how valuable that is in today's game and what he's done. It's been super special. And I think McClain, before he got hurt, he was up there as well. Everybody. There's TJ Friedel who's having a heck of a year. Look at some of these guys. We wouldn't be where we're at without them.
Do you look at the Twins in a series like this, even whether it's in your head or anyone talking to the dugout, and go, thank you? Because last year, and you played with Tyler Mahle, he's a great pitcher. Obviously, he's gone through injuries. But regardless of Tyler's talent, even if he was on the field, the return that you guys got there, Spencer and Encarnacion Strand contributing like that this year. Usually when trades are made, it's like, oh, we got to wait years to grade it. I was like, nah, Reds won that one. Sorry.
Yeah, not only that, but I feel like the past couple of trades, like Marte, he was a part of that big trade. Was it, I think, last year, year before, and even look what Fraley and Phillips, they came over from the Mariners as well.
Yep.
And obviously that's Benson from Cleveland, and what Kral's been able to do, and it's huge. It's been impact players right away.
Do you go to Nick Krall then and say, good job, man?
He deserves that. He definitely deserves that.
Would he like that? What's he like?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's awesome. LSU guy, big football fan. He's awesome. He's always around the clubhouse and always talking to us. So he's really the only GM that I've ever known, but talking to some other guys from other teams, they really appreciate him.
That's cool. So tell me, we were just talking about this before, and we ran out of time with Spencer, but what's going on with the development program, both minor and major league, that's creating a lot of instant success for ball players? Like specifics.
Man.
Is there any, specific stories even, right? Like I try to avoid the cookie cutter answers if you can. Like, is there something that you see? And like you said, like you're only here, but
yeah,
do you notice something that's working that's like putting guys in positions to succeed so quickly?
I feel like, I don't know. So I got drafted in 2015, and then in 2019, my first big league camp, this was the first year that this like whole staff, big league staff kind of came together. And I feel like since then, like you kind of saw a flip. And I guess just like culture wise, I don't know if I can pinpoint it to one thing, but I feel like what David and all of them try to do is get a lot of like team stuff. And like in spring training, we did a lot as a team, and we actually had a 3-point contest.
They didn't call
Will Myers won that one. I tried my best, didn't go well.
Well, thrill.
But
He's a great
I don't know. I think just what we've created as a group, and I feel like it's just been all of us together, like rooting for each other, pulling for each other. And it's like, okay, if somebody doesn't get the job, like we have full confidence in the guy behind us. And I feel like it's just kind of been contagious throughout everybody on the team.
So, as a catcher, I don't think people understand how tough of a job that is. On a regular team that has 5 starters and your same bullpen guys, you've had to deal with different starters coming from AA, from AAA. How hard is that to adjust or help them adjust at this level?
Yeah, I feel like our bullpen has been pretty much, for the most part, the same group, which has been great. I mean, what they've done this year, the tasks that they've been asked, like we really wouldn't be here without them, what they've been able to do. But yeah, starters. I mean, I feel like we've had so many different guys come through, some injuries, sadly, but some of these guys who come up, it's just sitting down, having conversations with him, and like DJ, like I remember like catching Spires for his debut, and DJ is just like, hey, like, what do you do versus righties and lefties? And like, we're not going to try to do anything different. Like, what you've done in the past has been plenty good enough. And I think it's just getting those guys comfortable. Like, don't overthink it. Like, like DJ always talks about, it's the same game that we've been playing. It's the same fundamentals. If you get strike one, good things usually happen. And if you put yourself in good situations and counts, like hitting's hard enough. Like, don't give a hitter too much credit. And whenever you're behind in counts and you're forced to throw fastballs and count, like that's usually where your damage is done.
Do you use America's Team when you talk to people? Like, like, oh, who do you play for? America's Team. Is that still carrying? Because I was into that.
That does need to come back. I feel like
I haven't heard it as much lately, but I loved it when it first came out. And I'm like, I felt like it kind of faded almost because like you guys were proving people wrong to an extent, right? At the beginning of the year. And then now people are like, oh no, the Reds are actually good. So I'm like, wait, what happened? Because that one interview that kind of set it off. With who was it? India, and someone else was next to him.
TJ, I think it might have been TJ. It was during that. I think Kansas City, Houston. That when we won like 12 in a row. That was a fun time, and
just
trying to just play fundamental baseball. I mean, if you can do that and just play clean baseball, good things usually do happen.
Can you do, like, I'm always promoting guys to just fuck around with the reporters after the game a little more. So, like if you pull off a big walk-off win, just be like, don't forget, like this is still America's team.
Yeah.
We need us a line or something.
I'll start spreading that out, and we need to, good boy Trent, give him a little.
Give him some.
Would you be
to
willing
write about.
to do that, or would you tell somebody else to do that?
No, I'll do it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Do something cool tonight, and I can do that.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna look out for it. We'll be at the game,
fine.
dude. Great to have you on.
And then we should run it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Obviously, we're gonna run it.
Yeah.
We will promote the hell out of it. People are paying attention.
Try my
to
best.
this show.
America, baby.
Thank you, Tyler. Great to see you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. Tyler Stephenson with us on FT Live, and we'll be joined by Royce Lewis of the Minnesota Twins coming up next.